We need to talk about learning English the smart way. Many of you want to know how we work as trainers before you start a course, and that's completely understandable. So today I'm going to explain exactly what methods we use to deliver relevant content and make your learning progress measurable. Let's get into it. Question 1. What is the training triangle? I'd like to introduce what we call the training triangle. It has 3 sides. First, your reality. This means the situations you face every day at work. Second, your content. This is the language that's actually relevant to you, not abstract grammar from a textbook. And third, your results. We make sure your progress is measurable so you can see exactly how far you've come, because your requirements are at the center of everything we do. Look at this concept. Your reality, your content, your results. Everything starts with understanding your world before we teach you a single word of English. Question 2. How does the questions method work? How do we start? Naturally, with you. As trainers, we ask you a series of targeted questions. What situations do you want to prepare for? Who do you deal with? Is it customers, suppliers, or colleagues? And crucially, what questions do they ask you? And what questions do you need to ask them? From your answers, the entire training program takes shape. The beautiful thing is, once we know your scenarios, the necessary language structures emerge almost by themselves. This isn't abstract grammar. This is functional language anchored in your daily communication. Now let's hear what a real needs analysis sounds like. Listen to how the trainer uses questions to build the training program. Pay close attention to the questions.
So, Michael, tell me about your typical working day. What situations do you need English for?
Well, I deal mostly with suppliers from the UK and the US. I have conference calls almost every day, and I need to negotiate prices.
That's very helpful. And what kind of questions do they typically ask you?
They often ask about delivery timelines and product specifications. Sometimes I struggle to explain technical details clearly.
Perfect. So we'll focus on negotiation language, technical vocabulary for your products, and clear explanations. That's your training triangle right there.
That makes a lot of sense. It's exactly what
Did you
I
catch
need,
the key
not
technique?
just textbook grammar.
Sarah used open questions like, "Tell me about your typical working day." She asked, what situations do you need English for, and what kind of questions do they ask you? From Michael's answers, she immediately built a tailored program, negotiation language, technical vocabulary, clear explanations. No rigid course book, no expensive textbook to work through page by page. Just the language skills Michael really needs. Question 3. Why is this approach more effective than traditional methods? The questions method is pragmatic. It's guided by common sense and is absolutely relevant to your professional challenges. We don't prescribe a rigid program. There's no relentless working through an expensive coursebook. Instead, we develop exactly the language skills you really need. This is functional language, anchored in your daily communication. And because we focus on your real situations, the results are measurable from the very first session. So let's recap. The training triangle puts your reality, your content, and your results at the center of everything. We always start with your situations and needs, not a generic syllabus. We teach functional language, not abstract textbook grammar. The questions method means your program is built from your answers, and your progress is measurable from day one. My name is James Simmons, and this has been We Need to Talk About Learning English the Smart Way. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. If you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button and visit my website at www.englishlehrer.com for more lessons and resources. See you next time.